What's up, guys? Obviously, I am not in my same filming setup. This is actually the second hotel I filmed a video in this week, but I still wanted to do a video for you about the finale of American Horror Story because, of course, this is like one of the biggest episodes of the entire 2016, but it was pretty crazy because I wasn't in my hotel room when this show aired, and I actually was watching it in a McDonald's via FaceTime, and there was some issues with that, but if you read my Twitter, you understand. Anyway, wow, I think the ending of this episode I didn't see anyone predict it. Maybe you did, I don't know, but I feel like it was something that none of us could have predicted. The concept of Lee, a lot of you did get this, about Lee killing her husband and the police wanting a confession out of her and her going on trial and being found not guilty. I saw a lot of those comments, so props to you if you got that right. But basically this season was strongly focused on Lee, which was interesting, and we kind of got that hint from the preview for this finale, but I don't think we could have figured out exactly where Ryan and Brad were going to go. It was like a show within a show within a show within a show within a show at the end, which I wasn't a huge fan of how they kept showing all these different reality type shows. I mean, first we had Cracked, which is just the, rip-off of Snapped. Then we had the Atlanta Winter Show, which I enjoyed, which was kind of like a Barbara Walters special or Diane Sawyer or whatever. And then we had like the Ghost Hunters rip-off, and then we had like live news coverage. I still think what I've said in several of my videos that Ryan wanted to make a statement about reality TV and how obsessed our generation is and our world is with it, and how it can actually turn terrible, which it did, and that wasn't really realistic in the sense of American Horror Story. We never did get the opening theme song, so I didn't expect that we would, especially this late in the game. For those of you hoping for extra episodes, definitely don't think that's going to happen, but I am really curious just right off the start here, what did you think about the finale? Because I was looking on Twitter before filming this video just to see the first reactions for the people who watched on the East Coast, and I saw a lot of negative reactions. Now, personally, I did like the entire season, and I loved the fact that it was fresh and different and new and unexpected. I wasn't like totally in love with the finale, especially the way that it all wrapped up. I guess the part that I didn't really love was how they kept showing all the different shows in this finale after we'd already seen other shows, and the whole season was like various shows, and it made you question like what is really real, and I think that's the main statement he was trying to get across. So it was interesting at the very end where Lee wanted to become a ghost and be like Priscilla's mom, and she kind of made an agreement with her daughter because her daughter was like never going to come to terms that she killed her dad, which is really terrible for Flora because she's left with no parents now. But the good thing is that the house blew up and it's completely destroyed, so we're never going to have to deal with that in the Roanoke house, and it's never going to harm other people in the future because we saw a lot of people die in this episode. A lot of them we didn't actually know, but we did see Cricket die, and just people related to the various reality shows. Thank goodness Lana didn't die. For a second I thought maybe she was gonna die, but she didn't. But I just want to thank you guys for being along with me for this entire season of American Horror Story, whether you loved it or hated it or you just kind of feel neutral. And just to let you know, I'll still be doing videos and live chats and live reactions on American Horror Story when it returns and into the future of the show. I'm still excited. I think that next season will be completely different, maybe back to the way it used to be, and I'm really looking forward to the crossover of Coven and Murder House because those were my favorite two seasons. But even though I wasn't absolutely in love with the finale, I very much enjoyed this season so much because it was just not expected, and I wasn't a big fan of the previous two seasons, so I was really excited, and it was something I look forward to every single week. So I really appreciate all of you who subscribed to me because I was covering this show, and for those of you who left comments, because I had a lot of interesting comments. I tried to reply to as many as I could. But just check the down bar because just because this show's over doesn't mean that I'm going anywhere. I'm covering lots of different shows. I just added Westworld if you're a fan of that. If you're not, or if you haven't watched it, it's so good. So I hope you check that out because I love it, and I'm just always trying to recruit new people to watch because it's just so good. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Kelly TV, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.